And there. Check, check. Good. All working. Okay. Ah! I'm still not used to streaming on 3 different things at once, so it's weird, and I have new phone stands to kind of help with things, so hopefully y'all get a better-ish view, but it's much better on YouTube, so go to here. Yeah. But hi guys, welcome on. My name is Tiffany of Tiffany Cosplay, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. I am a full-time costume and prop fabricator as well as educator on YouTube, and today is one of my crafting streams that I do here live. I try to do it every Monday and Wednesday. Try to. It doesn't always happen. And it's just whatever I'm working on at the time. Today we are working on my MS Girls Wing Gundam. Thank you for the sub. And if you are new on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you as part of the community. And then don't forget to like the video while it is live. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. I have no idea how it works on the Instagram algorithm and then the TikTok algorithm, so hopefully that all works too. But yeah, so hopefully that's all good. I'm just gonna look real quick to see. I think we're all working on these. Okay. But yeah, so yeah, that is it. Some updates. I was really sick last week. I ended up getting sick on Tuesday, and I was like, oh, it's just a little headache, allergies, it'll pass, and normally it does. And then the next day, I was dead, and I was just continuing to die from all of the allergies and stuff. We had a lot of rain and a lot of mold everywhere, and that just kind of killed me. So yeah, but I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you for everybody who did reach out. I appreciate it. And I really didn't get any crafting work done over the weekend, so we literally are exactly where we left off on Monday's stream last week. I didn't even move any of the foam. So back to working on the wings for this Gundam build. I'm still excited for making it, so hopefully y'all are too. Updates, I did, while I was sick, make a ton of new blueprints. I think 10 in total. There's still more coming, but more blueprints for Junker Queen from Overwatch. I've got some from RWBY. I did some more for, I think, Fire Emblem, and a bunch of others. Oh, more Keyblades and things like that. So make sure to check my website out. If you don't know, I have tons and tons of blueprints, patterns, as well as 3D CAD files available there to help you make your own costumes. And then, of course, YouTube has most tutorials for them, so the round circle. But yeah, I don't think there's any other big announcements. I mean, there is a big announcement coming soon, but that's still... So yeah, but hello everybody. Hi Caspian, hi Brian, Sparso, and Real, and Israel. Welcome on everybody. Hope you are doing well. Oh, you're still in Arizona? How was your con there, Real? I know you got to see Allison Tabitha, which is really cool. She's a great person. Okay, I'm gonna set up all of these real quick, and we will flip over. There is that screen. And cheers to everybody, all 3 cameras. Okay. Yeah, what we're doing now is we already have, so last time we split it up with these wings, because in total there's 4 wings. 2 top ones are the same, 2 bottom ones are the same, but they're mirrored. So we started on the lower wing, I want to say. I think that's what we did. 3, 4. Yes, the lower wings. I had to look back. I'm like, it disappeared from it. But yeah, so we separated it and marked it. Basically, made each wing part, and then we traced all of them last time onto 2mm EVA foam, and now we're starting onto our 4mm EVA foam, and we have a few more pieces left to do. There's still the 12mm foam, but I ran out of that size, so I'll have to order it. But yeah. Came from TikTok. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for coming to the actual platform that I talk on, which is YouTube. So welcome, Pedro. Glad to have you. But yeah, so let us start. We have over here, you can see over here, this is all of our 4mm. That's the 12mm over there. But we'll finish that. Once that's done, then we can heat treat them and then start to cut out all of these wings. So. Hi Fred, welcome on. Okay. And I'm much more of a state of mind to think. So, reminder of how we wrote these from our last stream. 3-4 is the indication of what part it is, and then F is the number or letter corresponding to which piece on the wing, times 2, so we need 2 of these, and it's 4mm. So that's how I wrote all of these, so yeah. Rajah! Apologize for adding so many photos to the... Oh no, you are all good. You don't need to apologize for that. I am happy to see so many con pictures. I wish more people... So if you don't know, we have an open community Discord that anybody can join. If you're on YouTube, do !Discord. If you're on the other platforms, you need to go to YouTube anyway. But that'll give you the link to our Discord. And I really hope that more people will start to kind of share more stuff as they go to cons and things. That's the plan. So feel free to spam it. I love seeing all of the adventures and things. Yeah. Yep. So it's the MS Girls Wing Gundam 0 that we're doing. Yeah. And then I've already made the Buster rifles. I've posted those on social media, but they're only in foam right now. They're not painted and finished, so. But yeah, this is a long project coming. So yeah, I'll probably be working on other stuff. So this one is... Did I mark this for 2 in total, or did I mark this for... I marked it, okay. So this is 3F, and then we need 1 more. Ah, thank you for doing the link. Yep. Yeah, our Discord, we have a lot of cool sections there. We've got, obviously, our cosplay ones, work in progress ones for the community. You can do con pictures, work in progress ones. We do watch parties in there occasionally. We got a pretty cool memes section and just a bunch of other fun stuff. So feel free to join it, as long as you're not a jerk. 4F. Okay, that one is done. Love it, yeah. No, I'm not gonna be making the sabers. It's one of those things where I'm already gonna have 4 wings, and then I'm gonna have 2 guns that are each almost 5 feet long, and then it's just, the sabers are cool, but I can't hold them at the same time. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. And it's just more stuff, so yeah. How you feeling? I'm doing a lot better, thank you. Yeah. I was kind of quiet, like a lot of last week, just because of being sick, so. Yeah, but all good now. Okay. Just all this. Followed all your socials. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah. Let's see. I might start doing this on the other side because these are longer. I don't know how that'll affect the phones, but yeah. That's a little better. Okay. Ideally, when placing your templates onto your foam, you want to save as much foam as possible and kind of puzzle piece it in together. So that's kind of the goal. Yeah. But it's gonna be a wee bit brighter over here. Write it down. Real, thank you for being a re-member here on YouTube. I really appreciate it. And that's for 9 months. Ah, much love. And as always, you'll be in the scrolly bar on the next stream. I will write it down. Terrible, welcome on. It's been a while. How are you doing? Write it down. And Wizard, thank you for the re-member of 8 months. I appreciate it as well. How did you get the giant storm that came over this weekend like I did? Alright, I got it. Thank you guys. Okay, I'm gonna adjust this camera since it's a little overexposed right now. That is the cat cam configure, and we're gonna put it down. Boop. There we go. Apply. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. And we'll be over that way now. Bonjour. All right. Y'all can still see on that one. Cool. Okay. So take this one. This one we need 2 of as well. Pretty sure that's how I was writing this. Yay, yay! Real, thank you also for the $10 super chat. I really appreciate it. Much love. And back to the booklet! Back to it! Bonjour. Okay, I got it. Thank you. And welcome on everybody else too. Sorry, I'm skipping around and chat a lot. Okay, Sharpie. Sharpie, Sharpie. There we go. Alright. I just want to make sure I'm doing these right. Yeah, so these are the lower ones. Okay. So like, why do I only need 2 of them? I'll show the full wing in a second after this piece as well, for those that were not on our last stream last week. Okay, this one is 3B. Now we need 1 more. Yeah. Yep. Hi, Pokemon. Hi, Nicholas, Pokemon. Yep. You did. You pressed it. Oh, right. Yeah. Most of the weekend and last week, I literally just like was dead on my couch. It was like, eat food, take some medicine, lay on the couch watching some shows, and then every now and then I'd try to get up and I'd sit in my computer chair here and try to work on some just blueprints. So yeah, it was just like a total like loop. Like one morning, so I was up at like 4 a.m. so I was just feeling shitty. And he's laying on the couch and it was so cute, Ches. So he has all these like little toys and one was a wooden fruit flavored one. And at 4 a.m. I guess that's his exercise time because literally he picked it up in his mouth and it's so cute. And he would do a circle around in his cage. So he has like a normal cage, but then he has like a dog running cage. So he has plenty of room. And he would do a circle around that, stop for a second, and then do another. And he did that for a good like 5 or 10 minutes, and it was just the absolute cutest thing. But I was too dead to like go and get my phone. All right, those are done. Back to the con for you. You might come back after. Oh, is the con today as well? I didn't know they went on Monday. That's cool. Have fun at the con then. Feel free to post more pictures, yeah. And I was going to show y'all the wing. So this one is the one that we're currently doing, which is the bottom one. So, technically it's that way. But yeah, and we have it, I've already designed it where it's going to split into 2 sections, so it will fit in a suitcase so I can fly with it and go to cons. That's the plan. Yep. Alright, and for those that are still on Instagram and on TikTok, I'm actually streaming on youtube.com/TiffanyGordonCosplay, and that is where I'm reading chat. So if you'd like to ask questions, say anything, feel free to come over to YouTube. I also have tons of tutorials there. So yes, thank you for being on YouTube. Okay. Wajah! Next one. This one we need 2 of as well. It's a 4-day con. Oh wow. I've been to a few 4-day cons, but normally it's like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Not a Monday. No, he's not at Dragon Con. He's at, one in Arizona. I don't remember the name of it. I've been seeing so many people post things of Dragon Con. One day I'll go to it, but I've never been to DragonCon. Yeah. Alright, and 2 of this one. But otherwise, me being sick, did anybody else do anything over this last week or weekend? Anybody have any plans? Since it was Labor Day weekend, technically it's Labor Day today. So, yeah. I don't know how many people are swimming, at least where I am, since we've gotten so much rain, but it is really sunny today. Sabaton. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks for looking it up. It's one day. I'll do DragonCon, C2E2, BlizzCon. One day I'd like to go to GamesCon, but yeah, that's a little further away for me. Haven't been to any of those, so that's maybe in the next few years or so. I want to try for next year, planning to go to a big con, just for fun. Went to the movies and just went to a local Mexican restaurant for lunch. You're done for the weekend now. Oh, nice. Wait, so I assume you have off today too, Wizard? Or do you have work today? Done. We need 2 of this one. Good. Yeah, I did so much watching of shows. I watched it's Game of Thrones to me. I don't remember what the new title is of the new one, but I watched the 2nd episode, so I'm still 1 behind. But it's so good. It's so good. And then I started after that immediately trying to watch the new Lord of the Rings, and I'm not gonna do spoilers, but it was not as good. Yeah, so it's a little sad on that, but I'll still watch it and see if it kind of picks up, just because I like Lord of the Rings. So you have today off. Normally you would work and get double pay, but because of the promotion, your salary now is oh. Yeah, that's good. I remember when I was working at the jewelry company and going between salary and then when I was hourly, it was so different with everybody's schedules. I do not miss those days. Alright. This one is 3A, 4A. Hi, honey, from welcome on. How are you today? How's the drive? Thank you. Yeah. You know me, I'm terrible with names, and you're always here to rescue me, so. Kind of slow, but you're going to slow. Yeah. I saw one review on it. Again, I'm not going to do spoilers. But it was the best way to sum it up. It was like the beginning cutscene of a game that you couldn't skip. It's like, I'm waiting. I want it to start. Let's go. And it was just kind of, yeah. But that's me. Alright, next one, we only need 2 2 of this one as well. It's been good. First 2 episodes, Lord of the Rings, character intros, and world background, so you hoped a little. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't planning on starting Lord of the Rings until I was done with the House of Dragons, but it's kind of the 3rd episode. So I watched the House of Dragons last night, or well, during the day. It was before the episode was released, so I'm always like a week behind. So yeah. But it's really good. Enjoying your day off. Good. How did you were you able to finish any of the costumes yet? This is 3. We need 1 more. You don't mind it having a slow start? Oh, I will be okay if it has a slow start, but then it starts picking up and like the rest of it's good. So, but I guess from immediately watching Game of Thrones going to it was a little... You're going from, wow, this is amazing, to... It probably was really good, but going from one to the other was different. And for me, just because of always costume designing and stuff, like, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, okay, this was made this way, this is this way, and it's kind of, it gets to the point where I don't really focus in the show. I'm focusing on like the designs, which sometimes can be bad. Cliff. Okay, this is 4D. Okay, you can go there. What do we... And reminder for those that are on TikTok and on Instagram, I'm actually live streaming on YouTube. So leave these platforms, go to YouTube. That's where I am talking to chat. So yeah. Let's see, we got 1 more long one. Okay, this one we need 2 of. You're waiting on fabrics to arrive, but you did get the final one for pause, and you still picked. Oh, okay, cool. The costumes in House of Dragon have been, oh, they're gorgeous. Yeah, I've always loved them. It's one of those that they're just so perfect, like, I want to recreate them, but I don't want to recreate them because they're perfect. The only Game of Thrones thing I've cosplayed was Khaleesi, and it was her blue dress, and I actually ended up giving that to my mom. So I don't have it anymore, but I did that so long ago. I think that one, ooh, is it like 2018 maybe? It's been a while. And I never really got like pictures in it either. Second one. But yeah, if you're just getting here, welcome. I am currently working on the wings for my Gundam cosplay, and we are tracing each wing piece right now onto 4mm EVA foam. This is 3C, 4C. I think I'll enjoy, oh yeah. For Game of Thrones, I actually am more fascinated on the wigs and the seamless applications that they have on them. I would love to be in the makeup room before shoots and just see how they put everything on so perfectly, because like, Just yeah. Me and my wings. I mean, you know I like my wings. I even designed my logo for my company with wings, so. Okay. The rest of them are kind of smaller ones, so we'll kind of fill them in over here, I think. Okay, this one we need 4 of. And we'll also need to draw the guideline in it. So the guideline for these will end up, once it's cut out, we'll score it and remove that part, and then we'll be able to bend it so it's more of a triangle shape. For these part of the wings are more 3-dimensional. The secret is to use a lot of duct tape. Yes, just perfect. It looks seamless. No, I know a lot of people will do tape underneath, specifically for pulling back for your eyes and make it so you don't have as much wrinkles and kind of things. But yeah, it's such an art. So with this one, I need to trace 2 this way, and then we'll flip it and do 2 the other way. This one is going to be 3y, 4y, and then I want to make that a little longer. And then we'll flip it. Didn't even know there was a cosplay tape to reshape the face until you watched. Oh, yeah. Well, they have also, so for your thank you for subbing and welcome to the community. For your eyelids too, so I have like a crease in it, and they have these little pieces of like rubbery tape thing that you can do, and it'll help change the shape there. I've never used it before, but I've seen other cosplayers use it. I don't use any tape when I do my stuff. Okay. But yeah, if y'all have any cosplay questions, feel free to ask. Again, I'm only reading chat on YouTube, so. Okay, and then 2 of this one. Yeah, I still need to do my photo shoot for my dress up darling too. It's like the closet cosplay that I made that I forgot about until you just kind of reminded me again. Oops. I'm still like really behind on everything. Okay. And our line. There. We got a little off, but close enough. You bet there's some CGI touch-ups on the wig in Game of Thrones? Probably, but I'd like to think that there isn't. Okay, so this is 3y, 4y. Okay. Yeah, it's too advanced for my video editing skills. For me, I know how to do basically like just change the color balance and change like the lightness and darkness and things, and I can do a tiny bit of smoothing of the skin, but it's just an illusion of like changing colors and making parts brighter. Except for my live streams, I don't do anything, but for like my tutorials and some of that, sometimes I'll do it, but it's a lot of work, and I just am like, I can't be bothered. Meh. Okay, we need 4 of this one. OMG, a little off its route, scrap the project! Yeah. I always find it funny coming back to a project since I haven't touched this in a week, and like just trusting the process of I write all my stuff the same way, and just trust that I was in the right mindset when I thought through all of this, and like it's all gonna be good. Don't go off a different path, because my original path I thought it through. I might not remember it, but I thought it through, and just follow it. Those. And then do our lines. And there. Okay, so this is 3x, 4x, and then flip it, and then 2 more. Hiccups. 1, and then 1 more. Do here. Oh, I did play a lot of Genshin over the weekend too. I've got like, in the new zone, I've got pretty much everything over 45% to 80%. Except for there's one section that's still blued that I can't get into yet. I think it's gonna be unlocked with a story or something. Okay, this one. 3x, 4x. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more pieces left, and then we can heat treat and cut them all out. And I have Ziploc baggies to put each of them in, so that way we can kind of keep track of them. So yeah. Yeah, but it's the last of my Ziploc baggies. You should get back into Genshin. You should. I'm really enjoying it. They have it right now. They had it like a year ago where you could get the little ghosty that followed you around, like the bunny glowing ball thing. And they have that back. And I missed it last time. I think I had it where I had enough, but I forgot to like cash it in before the last day or something. I don't even remember. But I'm trying to get it again. So yeah. It's a lot. But for the new zone, you really have to have a archer. You have to have a grass person, electro person, and a fire person. So it's kind of kind of been annoying. I have my Traveler right now set up for the grass, but then I have to flip between that, and then I do Kojisara for my Electro bow. Yeah. Just because everything, basically, you have to have that. Jason, welcome on. How are you today? Is the shop an absolute mud pit today? Okay. Oh, I should have marked there and there. Okay, draw our lines. But yeah, character-wise, I've got, let's see, Traveler, Catching, Barbara, Klee. I have like 5 or 6 already maxed out at 90. And then I have like 3 at 80. And then I'm trying to get, I just got like a new one. It's the, I don't remember her name. The zombie girl that has like ice powers, and she's like a little cute girl that does healing and stuff. I got her, and I'm trying to level her up as my next healer, so that way when I do all of the chambers, I have like the 2 sets, because that's what's been killing me now, is I only have 1 healer. So yeah. Okay. This is 3Z, 4Z, and then flip it. Hi Relix, welcome on. How are you? Yes, my character of the shop is a oh. Yay, swamp puppies then. You're at home now working on home improvement questions? Question. Okay, answer. No, we need one more. Brand model camera do I use? I have all my Logitech stuff right now for these cameras. So the one you see here and here, it's just a Logitech webcam. I don't remember the specifics. And then that's the one you wanted, right? Yeah. So those, they plug into my PC. If you're wanting to do stuff in the shop, honestly, you probably just want to do it on your phone. It might be easier. Otherwise, you gotta bring your laptop with you and roll it around and stuff. But I don't know exactly what you want it for. Hi, Emily. Welcome on. How are you? Yeah, I did invest for the people that are still on Instagram and on TikTok. I invested in actual like phone stands, so they're not just sitting on the table anymore. So they're a little bit raised. So yeah, now it's just like utter confusion because I have this phone, then behind it I have my OBS, which is live, and then I also have over here YouTube, so it's slightly delayed. So I see myself 4 different times, and they're all like, so I have to kind of tune out all of the movements and stuff. Really fine, are you? And you? I'm doing okay. I was sick last week, but I'm feeling a lot better now. So yeah, just happy to be back in crafting again. This one's gonna be a very long build. And I'm probably gonna be working on a few other projects in the background while we do this, so. Or maybe I already have. Ooh. Okay, this is 3Z and 4Z over there. Next one. Asking for a friend in the... Okay. I think if you do exclamation point setup or exclamation point, I think it's that. Or PC specs. I don't know if it's still active, but it might bring me back to what my Twitch settings were if I still have that page active, and they should still be the same webcams from when I streamed on Twitch and doing gaming stuff. The PC's out of date though. And so is like half of my like actual tooling for crafting, but it'll get you in the right direction. Let me see. Does it work? And maybe not. Let me try a few other ones. Let's see. Yeah, we'll type all the commands, see if any of them work. Okay, I can find my page then. Here you go. Not a new PC, but I'm always updating things, so I don't know how old this page is. I mean, this is at least 2 or 3 years old of a page, so I haven't updated everything. I know the camera is different that I have for photography on there, and same with my large equipment. Yeah, so... yeah. Well, that link should work because I copied it from the exact page, so... Okay. I don't even know if it has my Stream Deck on there. Oh, I didn't do the bottom one. Alright. We will move down this way now. Welcome back, room. We are still tracing things. And we'll still be tracing things a little bit longer. Okay, we need 4 of these. So 2 this side, 2 on the other side. Yeah, reminder, if you're new to the channel, I'd love to have you as part of our community, so subscribe here on YouTube, as well as don't forget to like the video while it is live. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. And for those that are on TikTok and on Instagram, I'm actually streaming on YouTube, and that's where I'm reading chat, so if you'd like to say anything, ask questions, go to YouTube. Okay, trace our lines. Is 3, 1, 4, 1. I don't normally write my ones like that, but for doing numbers like this, I always do it that way so I can know that it's different from other stuff. Thanks, Cliff. Okay, 2 more. Do I still have the Tank Crew t-shirt? We talked about this a long time ago, and I said I don't have that anymore. And you thought you had it. When I had moved last, I don't know how many times ago, all of those files disappeared. I either deleted it or I changed a bunch of stuff when I changed the PC stuff. On the dead laptop. Yeah, because I thought I'd like sent you everything so you could do it, but I don't remember. Okay, this one is 3, 1, 4, 1. No, I'm right-handed, so right-handed, this one. This right camera is mirrored because of how many times I use it as an actual mirror. I'll put on costumes while I'm streaming, and it's so difficult for me to try to fix a piece trying to mirror it on me with the camera, so I always have it where it's the same. So yeah, this camera here is correct. This camera here is not. These cameras, this is my right hand. So there you go. Tank team branding refresh. I mean, we all got shirts, but Jason's gone through them all, so. Can't remember where they were. I thought they were from Teespring when we ordered them, but I don't know if we went to a different site or something. Okay, we need 2 of these. For those that are absolutely confused, I'm a World War II reenactor on a Sherman tank. So that's what most of these conversations are about. Yeah. No, it's all good, it's all good. Yep, yep. We have normal shirts with it's got like the Camp Mamboree logo on the front, I think, and then on the back it has a silhouette of the Sherman. 3, 4, okay, 2 more pieces left, and then we are done with these. Okay, this one we need 4 of. Thought it was Teespring, but you can't find any prior purchase history. I can try to look, but I don't think I did it, but I don't know. Cause I opened up a shop, but the shop, like the design wasn't on there. And I opened up a Teespring shop, by the way, but it doesn't have like any designs on it for people that are wondering. So yeah. Also, cheers guys! How's the project going? It's going well. This one, I'm kind of just working only on stream. It's for the Gundam. Otherwise, I've just been catching up on things and kind of doing some other stuff in the background. I gotta film this part. Why didn't you go? There we go. There will be a tutorial on the wings, which is why that camera's out. Chase, chase, chase. I hear Sir Ches making some noises. He's been so picky lately with his dry food. Like, he only wants to eat a certain piece out of it, so he tosses all the rest of it onto the floor, which has been just a little piggy everywhere. Okay. Hit people with a giant wrench. More like a giant hammer for the tracks, but eh. Tiffany's actually no-handed. She does it with my I can't say that word. Is it psychic powers? I always have trouble with the word. I know. The cosplay is done. Huzzah! Thanks for all the help with the maze. Everyone was really. Oh yeah, I saw the pictures of it. It looks good. It's definitely a lot larger than I thought it was gonna be. Did you have any issues with traveling there with the maze? For like it coming apart or anything? Okay, we need one more. But welcome on. How are you today? Do you have off of work? Alright, and then this one is 3, 4, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so. My dyslexia is gonna be like mad with this. 4, 4. Okay, and then one more piece. So, what? Oh, sorry. Okay, okay. I was like, what are you saying, Cliff? No, but everything works great. Good! Glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm glad the magnets all worked out. Okay, this one we need 4 pieces of. Let's see. I guess you will be the best there. Sidekick is how you handle kids on your lawn. Be gone! Ease. Or the grumpy old get off my lawn. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't remember this one on their playlist. Oh, we're listening to a live YouTube channel. If you do !music, then you can get to it if you're interested. It's copyright free station. Two more. You resemble that. You're the definition of that, Jason. Oh, how'd the second date go with the lady friend? Thanks, Cliff. Okay, one more. Okay. We are. I thought I just. Oh no, it's 2. Okay. So this one is 3, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2. Too many numbers in this. Oh, I'm sorry. That's just a little bit. So it's here we are today and hose down AC unit. So productive morning, which it was just yourself. Nice! That's good. Yeah, this is like, for me, the first productive morning it seems. I've been doing, like I edited a whole video kind of thing, which I posted this morning. That one took a while to find all the pictures again since I made that like 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Something like that. The World of Warcraft armor. And then Gotcha, got all this set up. This took a lot longer to set up just because I hadn't done it before with all of the different phones. And then had to do some emails this morning. So yeah. Okay. To cut this part and then heat treat. Smaller sections to make it easier to heat treat. So what I've now started doing, instead of cutting each piece out and then heat treating it, I heat treat all of the foam first and then I cut it out. Just because you get a lot cleaner lines, everything is then shrunk the same amount and you don't have the gummy bear edges. So I'm just gonna really quickly do that, and then we have to do that with the 2mm foam as well. Little imperfection there. You make sure that's the back side. And I see chat's moving and I'm really behind now. Sorry. For V, I don't know offhand any patterns for it. I think Allison Talitha has made a costume for it. I don't know if she has any patterns. But yeah. I cut everything. There's some unwanted curls in the mace head and some alignment issues with the magnets, but it works and looks good. Okay. Getting bit by a small baby dog is 3-year-old. Good luck. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I'm a cat person over dogs for sure, But I'm also kind of allergic to dogs. I've had dogs growing up. Had a little Jack Russell Zippy. She passed away though many years ago. And then my sister's dog, she has a Yorkie. But I love my little kitties. Okay, that should be good enough for, well, I can do one more there. Just one more. It'll make it a lot easier for heat treating. Okay, that. And then I also want to cut our 2 into smaller pieces. Apologize for her dog's behavior, but kind of for a third. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel like that would, especially with your 2 big dogs, it would be kind of issues. Came back to gummy bears. I mean, I haven't had gummy bears in a long time. I think last time I had gummy bears was in college. Yes. Alright, let's cut this piece too. Okay, you can go that way, and then we'll cut this into smaller pieces for heat treating as well. How is your dog doing, Terrible? I know you got a puppy a long time ago. That's no longer a puppy, but it's still going to be a puppy in my eyes forever. Alright. Now we are good to heat treat. Ish. That probably could have been cut smaller, but whatever. Cheers, guys! Thank you for watching. Hi, Code Pokemon. How are you? Why that's open? She's doing good. We got another puppy recently. You have to show. Oh, cool. Alright. I have no idea how loud it's gonna be for the people that are on my phone, so the TikTok and the Instagram people. So yeah, apologize in advance. Okay. Time to heat treat. Yeah. That's better. Now my head's not being cut off. Trying to keep it as much in frame as possible. And I found by heat treating all of your specifically 2mm pieces before cutting just so much better. I've been doing this for my last few cosplays. Just stopping by to watch a little bit of your stream before we fall asleep. Oh, well, thank you for stopping by. Hope you sleep well tonight, I guess. The red is the 2mm, and then the gray is the 4mm. 2mm I typically will get at just like a local craft store, just because it tends to be cheaper. And 2mm, even if it is like high density instead, the quality of 2mm has always been kind of bad no matter what type of foam it is, so I just stick with the cheapest. It also makes it really good for tutorials too, having all the different colors of foam, because then I can easily be like, this is this thickness and this is thickness. This thickness, that's a lot to say. Wow. But yeah, it's just the same way for heat treating as all the other ones. You can visually see when it changes to being heat treated. You notice that 2mm curls when heated. Does that happen to you? All foam technically will kind of curl. 2mm really does, because when it starts to curl, you're actually overheating it. And so it's like with most of your other foams, when you're heat treating it, you're just heating the top surfaces. Where the 2mm, you get to a point where when it starts to curl, you're actually heating through to the other side. And so you're kind of like changing the whole form of it, I guess you could say. But by doing it this way, it's so much easier than, especially like for the Thor costume, cutting out every single stupidly small piece. If I had heat treated all of those afterwards, they would be everywhere because it would just blow away. So yeah. But this foam, that part was where the bend was, so it's a little not as good quality. So yeah. That's a no, Cliff. That's a no. Yeah. Yeah, you never want to overheat it. You just want to lightly, you're basically annealing the surface in terms of metal smithing. You don't want to fully heat it up. If you're heating it up too much and like burning it, you need to be wearing a respirator and have ventilation. But for this process, you're just kind of caramelizing the surface a little bit. And thanks guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Tiffany of Tiffany Cosplay. I am a full-time costume and prop fabricator as well as educator on YouTube. Today we are doing a live crafting stream on YouTube, and we are working on my Gundam cosplay, specifically the wings right now, the lower wings. And this is 2mm EVA foam that we are heat treating, and love to have you as part of our community. So subscribe to the channel and don't forget to like the video while it's live to help with the algorithm. Okay, and then I gotta film this part. This is the last one of the 2mm, and then we have the 4mm. Sharing the way. Sharing the way. A little water break. Cheers, guys. Curl if you're doing it at a different temperature. So I typically will heat treat on the low setting, unless I'm just like in a super rush, then I'll do high. But high is a lot more dangerous for your film of overheating it. Backside. Oh, I saw the game Grounded comes out this month now. Kind of excited about that. Every time like a game like that comes, I'm like, oh, I'm tempted to go back and do gaming streaming. Section. Ooh. Now for the 4mm. Do it. I know. Hey, you would actually be able to stream with me again. Or like play games while I stream if I did. 5. I honestly don't have time to do any games with just owning my company and like doing commissions and things, and yeah. Did you actually catch a live stream? Ah, Hung Hamburger, welcome on, how are you? And yes, yes you did, unless this is a pre-recorded message. In that case, it is not. How are you doing? It's been a while. We are working on the wings for our Gundam build. Gonna actually releasing, you can say it finally came off. I mean, I don't know, there might be a lot of bugs in it still. It has, this looks like an awesome, yeah! I'm actually like really only working on it on stream now, so it's gonna be a very long build. But I'm excited for it. Yeah, we need Cliff, you gotta get a new PC set up or something, so we can get you into gaming again. Got another spot there. Your new computer, whenever you can finish, is Gundam themed. Oh, that's cool. How so? So I gotta make sure. When I do this piece, I need this to be the top because of that one spot. Because if I do my score there, then when I bend it on the other side, then it would show. New PC, that's the dream? Yeah. Would I know you're using your brother's computer right now, would that be able to handle it? It uses going to be painted parts and adding decals to the butt. Oh, okay, cool. Two more heat, and then we can start cutting them out. Drink more water. It's toasty today, especially with the heat gun. I have a bunch of cosplays that I want to make. Like, so many that are on my list. Like, well, obviously we're doing the Gundam right now. I want to make from Genshin, the new girl, I think her name is Ninli or something like that. She's the red-haired girl from the new area. And then I've had a lot of requests for Skyrim lately, so I'm kind of thinking about maybe doing that, adding it to the list. Of course, we've got the Lynch Queen that I want to make. That is on the list for sure. What else? I'd like to make Hot Girl at some point. But yeah, there's just so much that I want to make. Gotta prioritize my time on things. Oh, no, it's fine. Yeah. Most likely some will be pushed around, or I might not do it, but there's some that I've like, what was it? The funny thing about my Ariel cosplay that I made in 2018 is when I was going through my phone, and when I was first cosplaying in like, what was it? I played Diablo in college, and I guess in college that was my last year. I think I stopped cosplaying and then like I started playing Diablo, and I took a break when I was in college for most of it. And then I had Ariel, I had pictures and reference images because I was gonna make her then. And it like 4 years later, 5 years later, I ended up making it. It was just kind of funny because I totally forgot about that, but it had been on my list, and that's when I was like, okay, I'm done cosplaying, I'm never gonna do it again. This is my retirement, and come to behold, like, no, I'm gonna make that my actual career path. So yeah, you say Lynch, or I said Lich Queen. I can't pronounce it right, but from World of Warcraft, there's a specific statue that I want to make and bring to life. I have a thing this year. This is the year of trying to recreate figurines and bring them to life, because I don't know, I'm obsessed with them, even though I don't own a single figurine except for like a few pop heads. So yeah. How do you decide what to make next from your list? I kind of just like do it based off of what I'm currently watching or my interests. And then for me, I try to not do big build, like one after another. I'll work with a certain material and then I get bored of it, and then I kind of focus on another material. So typically after a large EVA foam build, I'll go to a small foam build or something like, a small sewing project kind of build, or something with like 3D CAD. It's completely different materials, so I never get bored or lose interest. And at the time that I get frustrated and I finish the cosplay of working with that material, I go to work with another material. So yeah. You're surprised? Figured you'd have a whole wall? No. Yeah, for me, so because how I was raised with my mom, I don't like any type of clutter. I don't like any, I like open space. I hate having every single wall covered, just because of how I grew up in that type of household. I'm not gonna go into details with it, but yeah, so I go into panic and get claustrophobic really bad if there's like big messes, and that's why I'm always cleaning in my studios, and everybody's like, oh, it's so clean, and I'm like, no, it's an absolute mess, because I freak out. So it's kind of, the studio is the biggest in terms of having most stuff, but I love having open walls, and I don't want to have tons of things everywhere. But I guess the little figurines, I find them really pretty. But I don't really buy things unless it has a purpose. And for a display purpose, I don't see for me spending my money on that when I don't make a lot of money in general. So I'd rather that money go to either food or cosplay making materials. Because I don't have like extra money to spend. I guess in the future, if I did, maybe I'll have some and I'll have like a small little shelf kind of thing. But right now I only have like, up on my shelf I have a few pops. I have a dinosaur. I've got the, oh, what's his name from Overwatch that everybody punches, the guy, I forget his name. I have a Mercy Pop, my a Vault Boy bobblehead. I've got another Overwatch one. I've got King Bob because I love Despicable Me. I've got Catbug, the Star Trek one. I've got a Pushina dinosaur one. I got Khaleesi. I got Nuka Girl. And that's all the pops I have. I have a few things like my sister has made me, and a few trophies over there. But that's like as much as the decoration I have. So, okay. To start cutting out pieces. Yes. And that I'll keep out for it to cool. Oh, it is toasty. And I don't want to put my hair up. Like for once, I did something with my hair for stream. I never do this, and I actually straightened it for once. Normally, I don't even brush it. Is that the name of it? I'll show you. Digital guy. What's up? I like my stuffed animal critters. I have like, I guess that's like the most that I have is I have some stuffed animal critters. Like on my bed I have a Pusheen that's that big. I have, is it Puff is his name? Like the other cat, and he's like that big. He looks like Chez, honestly. Like a plushie. And then I have a large cat bug that's like that big round circle. And then I like pandas, so I have like a panda that folds out into a pillow, but it's just decoration. And then I have another panda from high school that I got when I went to, was it the Smithsonian, I think? Like the animal one or something? I don't quite remember, but I've just kept those around. Okay. I like my little critters. Gonna eat something and then back to the corn floor. Okay, have fun. Nuka Girl, that was a yeah. Everybody forgets about it, and then like I post something of it and we're just like, God, this is great, and like it's not a new cosplay, it's a really, really old cosplay that I can't wear anymore. And everybody gets sad. Maybe one day I'll remake it, but the fabric on it, it ruined it. It had, for the red stripes that I used, that fabric, when I had it in storage, it just touching the white fabric permanently left a red like stain all over the entire costume. And it's one of those where it's not like a fabric you can wash, because it's a fabric glued onto the fabric. It's one of those stretched like vinyl kind of ones or whatever. And it just absolutely ruined the cosplay. When you have streaks across here and across your crotch and your bum, and it's just like, you can't really like do that. So yeah, it's sad, but I don't even know if that one would fit anyway, because it's, ooh, was it 2018 or 2017 I made that? I don't know, I made it a long time ago. Wait, hold up! Those jeans, they're not holy! I have 2 pairs of jeans that don't have holes in them, thank you very much. So yes. Christopher, welcome on, how are you today? Yeah, a sad day on it, but Okay, to cut out the pieces now. Boop, boop, boop. See if my blade is sharp enough. I do have to be careful not to overuse my hand again. When I cut out all of the parts for the gun, I definitely hit a nerve from cutting too many. I'm gonna do a different blade. But yeah, I don't want to overdo it when there's no deadline for this build. How many more blades in there? Let me see. Oh, that's nice. For anybody that's interested, my surgical blades that I use Good, glad to hear. Yeah, welcome on, how are you? Yeah, if you're new to the channel, would love to have you as part of our community, so subscribe. And then also don't forget to like the video while it is live to help with the YouTube algorithm. No, not for this one. Yeah, for those that are just getting here, we are working on the wings for my Gundam cosplay today. So we just finished the lower wings, tracing all of them to our foam, and now we are cutting them all out. And the gray foam is 4mm, and then when we get to the red one, that is 2mm. I'm just gonna cut the strips out first, and then we'll do the details the other direction after. Power on the phone seems to be working better today, which is good. Yeah. A reminder for those that are on TikTok and on Instagram, I am only reading chat on YouTube, so leave these platforms, go there. You can ask all your questions on YouTube. So yeah. You like what I do? Thanks. I like what I do too. I love my job, so yeah. I quit a very, very well-paid job that I was unhappy with to make cosplays as a full-time job and not get paid anywhere near. But I enjoyed it, so yeah. I would not change my decision. It's been 4 years now, I think? Maybe longer? More how-to. I have tons of tutorials on YouTube. So you're already here. Look on my main channel. Yeah. So it's hard to do smaller how-to craft tutorial kind of things with my project. So it takes me like this. So the stream will be like 4 hours, but the whole build will end up taking me like days, months. And for me to condense that into an 8 to 15 minute long tutorial is the best I can do for YouTube, but then I have to for social media. I have to like condense that even smaller, and then it totally gets lost. So it's kind of hard to make smaller tutorials that are, this is how you basically sum up to make this kind of thing. we can start all these. At least I'm happy. Oh yeah, I would not change it. You look at me. I mean, you're on my channel. Just click the little wings. You're on YouTube. So my YouTube channel is nothing but tutorials. I have, I think, like at least 200 tutorials, so. Is it hard to cosplay while having another job? This is my full-time job, so I don't work another job. I quit and then made this my full-time job. So when I was working a full-time job and making cosplays, so Ariel was the last cosplay I made while I was working a full-time job. I used to be a jewelry designer, so I used to produce designs, and then I would make prototypes in gold and silver of jewelry for a very large company. And the last cosplay I made was Ariel while working that, and it took me, I think, 2.5 months while having the full-time job. It was very much like I didn't do anything else when I got home except for make the cosplay. But this is something I'm very passionate about and I love doing. Yeah. Yoshel, welcome on. How are you? But I'd say it was kind of difficult to manage time and do stuff. But I had the money when I was a jewelry designer to do both. And it was like I spent all my time when I came home making costumes. And when that specific cosplay blew up on social media, it opened up a lot of doors and made it where I could make that decision of I have a year's worth of savings that I could try to do this as an actual job for a full year and see if it works and live off of my savings, and it did, so I haven't turned back. And as of last year, I made it into a legitimate company, and so I have all the legal stuff to make it, and it is now officially Tiffany Gordon Cosplay LLC. Yeah. All good and comfy here, just eating some noms. How are you? Good. Yeah, I was sick last week, but I'm feeling a lot better. I've been playing a lot of Genshin though. Yeah, how are you liking the new zone? There's a few dungeons in the new zone that I'll need your help with. Yeah. Good to hear all the Genshin you've seen you. Oh yeah. Love the new area. Yeah. They brought back the glowing critter. I've been happy with that. I've been trying to get it this time. Have you got to the area with all of the little critters that are like I don't know what they are, the plant critters? I don't know. They're so cute. I've only finished one of the main stories. Otherwise, I haven't been doing any story stuff. But the main one where I don't want to do spoilers, but like in the tree area and the repeating of the day, that one. Yeah. Interesting characters come soon. I know. Yes. The next zone. Okay, so I thought the the Egyptian stuff was in this zone, and it's not. I was very sad. I like ran to the edge and I can see it. I can see it. So yeah. Do you know when that part is coming out? Is that like not for another year, or is that part of their like next small banner release kind of thing? I don't really know. I know, don't forget it this time. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to. I've like spent all my money on, I've basically have done everything that you can buy except for I'm not getting the more because I don't need more money. I already have like, I want to say I have 6 billion in game, and I have enough money to do whatever I want in game, not in life. Yeah. How do you make money in cosplay? Do you rent your works, or do you sell them, or do you cosplay? So for me, my money comes from like ad revenue on social media, so people watching my tutorials, people donating, comes from basically like I make blueprints and patterns and 3D CAD models for people to help them with their costumes. That's where most of my money comes from. I have a fabric store with fabric designs specifically for cosplay. I do commissions only for business companies, not for individual private people. And so that happens. I go to conventions when I'm a guest, things like that. I get my money all over the place. And I don't make a lot of money. I'm always very upfront about that. I make enough to pay my bills and to get enough materials to go back into cosplay and do this. So, but I enjoy it. Hi Fun, Pokemon, how are you? Wait, I missed that. 3.1 and 3.2, which will end of the... Okay. All banners are shortened by a week, and they're going fast for the next 4 updates. Banner changes next week. We'll get, you believe... Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm saving all of mine for the next banner. So I don't really care about this one. I already have, in game, you get the, whatever the new leaf bow girl is. They give it to you. And it's like, okay, I have this. I don't really care for the other critters. So yeah. Wow, has dragons though? It's been a while since I played World of Warcraft. I haven't seen a lot of people back into it though. Last one of this one. And then we can start putting some in baggies. Reminder for those, oh, Bubblies! Hi, my little kitty. Oh, welcome. Welcome. You want to say hi to everybody? I'm gonna move this way. Yeah, you see? Yeah. I know you. Here you go. Careful. How are you? She loves her new carrier. So I got a new travel one that's not like a plastic one. It's like a full-on, like, full-out kind of thing for the car. And I've been leaving it out so she can kind of get used to it. And she absolutely loves it. It's her new bed. So I've just been, like, she just goes and sleeps in it during the day. You feel so happy. Yeah, are you okay? Your coat feels a little like you were sick. Did you throw up? Good girl. But yeah, for those that are on TikTok and on Instagram, I'm actually streaming on YouTube. So if you have questions, you want to chat, go there. All right. So we have, these are all, I guess you can technically just do 3 and 4s, and that would be fine. And then I'll split it when I get there. So we'll do, really, you were just working. So I wanted to do left and right, but I don't think it's necessary. So we'll just keep these on the side for now. Okay. Good girl. She's like, what are you doing? Okay. 3, 4, 3, 4, 4. Okay. They'll slowly start piling up. All right, next piece. Which piece? Can we do this one now? Is this one okay? What do you think? My little helper. Texas stuff. I know. I mean, you know, HEB. Always. Cut these into the smaller shapes again. You having fun there, Fluffles? Yeah? Good girl. Good girl. I don't want the blade near her. Put it over there for now. You want to sit on my lap? Come here. Come on. It's fine. You can sit over here. It's okay. Here you go. Here you go. Sit down. Here you go. Distractarude, cat time. I know. This is what we're actually watching the stream for. Is for Fluff, not for me. Yeah. You're gonna fall if you go up there. Okay. I'd like to cut more things, Bubbles. Do you want me to take you somewhere? Come here. Let's say bye to everybody. I know, here for the cat. Yup, here for the kitty. Let's go this way, okay? Take you to your food. Alright, she's in a spot now. Yeah, I talked about this earlier when I was cutting all the pieces, but each one is already segmented into wings 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 3 and 4 are the lower wings, And then each of the letters, or if there's a second number next to it, is what piece it is. And it's just how I do all of my cosplay builds to keep them organized. So if I leave a cosplay in a corner for a few months, I can come back to it and know exactly what I'm gonna do, or what I'm supposed to do. And that's how this one's kind of been. Okay. There we go. And then we'll have to score these, so I should probably leave those out. So we'll have to deal with those after. I don't know if I put any in the bags with those. No. Okay. Alright. Wajah! And thanks guys for watching. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. I try to do crafting streams every Monday and Wednesday from 1 to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And it's just whatever I'm working on at the time. Oh, I did find a few new shows while I was sick last week. One of them is, I think it's called Fake IDs. It's on Netflix. And it's been pretty good. Where it's like basically a bunch of high school students that are making a fake ID company. And it's one of those like teen shows kind of thing that's kind of funny. And then the other one is, I finished my last Korean show. So I found a new one, and this one's, I think it's called Academy of Souls. And it's been pretty good. It's still got like the love triangle, kind of like boys over, or like flowers over boys. But then it has like the whole Avatar: The Last Airbender with all of the elements, and you can manipulate it, and a good story. So I've been watching that. That one will need some cleanup. And let's see, what else? I watched a lot of shows. But there was another one that was new, and it was kind of like Shark Tank, except for houses. It was bad. I don't recommend it. It's like a brand new one. Meh. And I don't remember the other ones. All the shows are like coming back though, so it's nice. Feel free if you have any cosplay related questions to ask on YouTube. E. Ah, my blade's a little dull now. Wasn't pushing it up there. Carry you on time. 3? we should have everything cut out, and then we still have the top wings to do. So many wing parts. So many. I should most likely have enough foam though for all of the wings, which is good. Do I do collabs with other costumes in here? Not really. I don't really live near too many other people that cosplay, and I've, in the past, done some cosplay stuff with other people when I was younger, but the thing is, like, most people don't do it as their full-time job, or, like, it's very hard to kind of work sometimes with other people. So I just work on my own. I've done a few filming with like Top Custom, he's really great, and a few other cosplayers, but I don't typically do it. After the laser cutter tool, what wait, after the laser cutter, what's the next tool you want or need? I haven't really thought about that too much. Thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Yeah, right now our goal on YouTube is that we are saving up for a Glowforge, which is a high-duty laser and engraver tool. No, I'm not looking for other ones or for recommendations. I am not doing this as a hobby. This is a full-time job. I need it as a production kind of piece, so that's why it's this specific one. I say that because I got a lot of people last time messaging me with all these like really cheap ones that are good for like side projects, but I can't do that with them, so not for my needs. But let's see. The next thing I want to learn is for the resin printer. I do have a resin printer that was gifted from our community, which I'm really grateful for. I just haven't had time to set it up and learn it yet. I don't know. Updates in maybe like the setup for streaming or tables or something? Storage? I need a new chair. This chair is falling apart now. So, yeah, I don't know. Gotta go, have a good one. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Helm. It was great to talk to you again, and have a good rest of your day. Yeah. Okay. Vacuum former? I made a vacuum former. It didn't work too great. For Atlantic Mercy, all of the arm pieces and like the leg little add-ons and stuff, like the gauntlets and other things, I did that, and it's cool, but it doesn't have a high enough use for me to do it. So yeah, I wouldn't really want a vacuum former. I'd like to do mold making in the future, but I don't have the space for that. And that's a whole nother investment thing. If anything, it would be a vacuum chamber for doing that, for investment, where you mix your batch and you put it in there to get all the air bubbles out. But yeah, I wouldn't do a vacuum former. I don't know, y'all do more ideas. What do you think I need? The goal for my company, so I'm still getting it, but I want to have great history. Yes. I'd like for my company, and we're starting to get more commissions from industries, is to really go in that direction and have a full-on company that I can make and bring to life more pieces for promotional use, and then do tutorials and things. That's my goal. Because right now I just make cosplays to make them. I like making them. I do tutorials off of them, things like that. But I'd like to break into that industry more and eventually have an actual studio that I can hire somebody to come and work with me. So, slowly building up to making a big industry kind of thing. That will go in that pile over there. Go. There we go. Yeah. The biggest hurdle I have still is the fact that most people still don't think I make my cosplays. And the, like, I have tons of educational videos of, like, tutorials and how-tos, and people don't seem to get that still. Off of me saying it in every single one of my videos and my posts, just because I guess a lot of people don't read them. That's okay. But, like that to kind of change soon. Yeah, just making what I want right now. Also, Wigs, you want to find out about Super Duty Pro Wig? I mean, that'd be nice too. My wig skills are okay though. I still would like to get one of the cobbler shoe sewing machines. Seriously, people don't think you make your... Okay, let's put it this way. You know how I do tutorials and then I make a shorter version for social media like TikTok or Instagram? I have people that comment saying, where did you watch a tutorial to know how to make this tutorial? Or like this specific thing. And it's just like... like, I made it, this is my tutorial, this is, yeah, and then I have people that also say, like, I'll put, like, I made this cosplay, I made every single piece, and they'll be like, oh, where did you buy, like, a lot of people, I guess when they look at me, they think I just am a cosplay model of some sort. I don't really know. But most people don't think I make my stuff, which is kind of frustrating. Kind of, just a wee bit, But, yeah, that, or they'll, like, ask where did, like, they think when you say you made something, you bought pieces and put it together is, I think, what people think by that, but I don't know. That's just, I hear it all the time, so I don't really understand. Yeah. Yup. That's what I mean. I hear all these random weird things and I don't know what to do at this point of, like, I don't know. Like, people come on my stream here and they're like, you make your own costume? Like, no, I'm just sitting here. I'm not doing anything. Like, I don't know. It beats me. Yeah. A video producer? See, that I can't really do, because the thing is, for me doing my videos, I have to do all the voiceovers. I do all the editings for everything, and as much as it, like, people think it'd be easy, just hire somebody to do it. Well, the thing is, they have to be educated in how I crafted it. So they have to have the same amount of knowledge as me to understand when I'm saying this part is with this foam and can see that. And it can't be somebody just does video editing. So it's really hard to find that. And to also put my words to that specific piece. Like, the only thing would be is if I had basically already made it and then they just polish it. But at that point, it's an extra 5% kind of thing. So I don't know. It's a good idea, but yeah. At some point, it's then no longer me too. So if I offloaded all of somebody to do all my social media posts and to make videos, ugh, I need some Dr. Pepper. Cheers, guys. Reminder, if you're new to the channel, to subscribe. Love to have you as part of the community, and to like the video while it is live too, to help with the YouTube algorithm. And for those that are on Instagram and on TikTok, I'm actually live streaming on YouTube. So if you have questions, go to YouTube. Well, that's where I'm reading chat. So yeah. We are working on the Gundam right now, all the wings. Welcome on. How are you today? Glad to see you back. we're still doing the lower wings. Glad you made it. Yep. Yeah, I was supposed to stream last Wednesday, but I was sick, so I had to cancel. I was sick for most of the week. We got a bit more cut. Good, good. Glad to hear it. Yep, yep. Yeah, I'm feeling better now. I had a lot of allergies last week and just was sick, so. A lot of laying on the couch and watching shows and playing Genshin. And when I was kind of okay, I would sit here in the studio and just make blueprints. So there's a lot of new blueprints on my website. Yeah. I did like, I think 10 new ones. The TikTok versus YouTube delay is hilarious. Well, isn't like the TikTok one like instant? Because it looks like that and Instagram, all of them basically look the same, where I know on YouTube I'm still cutting and now I'm starting to talk. I wish the YouTube delay was not as much. That was the one thing that Twitch had that was better. Yeah, TikTok isn't, okay. How's the mod stuff on there? Have you looked at it at all? Like, I updated the stream thing and it seems to be better for like saying come to YouTube and blah blah blah, you read chat here. Where Instagram, I saw they did an update too, where you have now a read function of like another thing or something. Like, this is what's happening in this stream. But I don't know if it actually shows up anywhere. Good thing is you got to play. Yeah, it was nice to be a bum and just like play games. But I'm definitely like behind on things. I did all of the voiceover for. Well, this is where the dyslexia comes in. That one. For my Vegeta wig tutorial, but I never ended up, I didn't edit it still. It's like I still have all of it, it's in there, now I just need to make it. No mod stuff on TikTok, at least on browser. Okay. Yeah. I was kind of considering, so I don't know if I can pull up TikTok and then like if I have it as a pop-out chat. I don't think that's available, but that'd be kind of a cool thing. Just have every single chat popped out. Drive me nuts, but be able to read everything then. Okay, next one. The one good thing about, like, one of the good things about me streaming though, is it forces me to work and not be a bum. If I just want to be a lazy bum all day and not play games, and I get in those moods a lot, but it kind of like keeps me focused and on track. Especially when there's not a set deadline for the cosplays that I'm making. You don't see pop-up chat? Oh, okay. Meat potato is great. Been that way all weekends before back to work tomorrow. Yeah. I had one day I played Genshin. So I used to like hardcore game and like always play games for at least 6 hours at a time. And I haven't done that in a long time, and I did that for Genshin over the weekend. It was great, but then I was also like, I could have been doing so much more. Awesome is at the precision undercuts. Oh, thanks. How I do my lines is, so when I draw the Sharpie, that's where the end of my blueprint is. So I just try to follow that left side of the lines for them, and then just having a sharp blade. But it's all foam, I know it's gonna change anyway, so I'm not too concerned if it's not perfect. I like seeing the hand type of quality into work versus, so I've done 3D printing, y'all know that, but a lot of times when you have a 3D printed cosplay, they look great, but there's something off about them a lot of times because they look very fake and very stiff, and it's because a lot of times the person hasn't gone in and added a hand touch. So adding dents into the piece, adding it like, because most cosplays are not supposed to, like the character would have aging into it and wouldn't just be a flat, like smooth surface with a painted kind of texture. You'd want to actually add a dent. So the best 3D printing type of cosplays that I've seen, they go back in with tooling and actually deform the 3D print. Okay, this one. The reason Tiff is perfect at Lions is because her other job as this assassin. Now I guess for cutting though, a lot of it I learned from like my previous job and doing jewelry, is when you're having to cut out pieces out of metal and it has to be perfect for the company. Like if you were given a design, because sometimes you'll be given somebody else's design and you have to make it because they don't have time. You have to make it 100% to their exact specs. And so if their line is wherever their line is, you have to do it on like the inside because that is technically where the line is, or if they specify which side of the line. And so when you have a jewelry blade saw that you have to cut the metal, you have to know the thickness of your blade and where to put it. So I've kind of always gone off of that, so that might have helped a little. All of those pieces we still have to cut stuff with, so they're gonna stay there. Okay, these. This is the last of the 4mm, and then the rest is 2mm. So yeah. I just recognized the song. I wonder if this one will get flagged, even though it's the music version. Yeah, it's harder to cut metal for doing it precise. Basically, you have a metal frame. It's like that and has a handle at the bottom. So if you picture that, and then you put your blade in there, which is a tiny little one millimeter line that's straight, and it's got like zigzagged blades, and it only cuts on the downstroke. So you have to sit there, hold your metal, and then saw it to the specific pattern that you want. And depending on the thickness of your piece, the same like foam, instead of putting in even pressure, you're having to carve it up and down. But with your blade, if your blade is like this, it's gonna cut at an angle. So you have to be very precise with how you hold it in the position of going up and down for cutting metal with a jeweler blade or a jeweler saw. I miss my days of teaching metalsmithing classes. Those are fun. Possible panel at your next con? What do you mean, cutting metal? And the bottom of this one. Okay. Did you ever make jewelry for cosplay when you started cosplaying? I did. So, I made 4 costumes from The Witcher, and I made Geralt, Yennefer, Ciri, and Triss. And for all of their pendants, I made it out of copper. I had etched them, so they had the pattern in them, so they were flat versions, they weren't 3D versions of their pendants. And then for Ciri, well, I guess for Geralt, all of the chainmail, I handmade each chainmail link, and then I hand put all of the chainmail together. I was a little crazy then. And then for Ciri, her belt was all copper pieces that were die formed, and then they were soldered together with handmade jump rings again as well, and then I did a bunch of patinas with them. It's expensive, it's very time consuming, and wasn't really worth it. Like, I mean, they looked great, but it wasn't really worth it in terms of, like, you could do that out of foam, and it would be 10 times easier and cheaper. Metal is expensive. Which is why I used copper and not silver for that project, because each piece of, at time, like a sheet of silver like that big was like $50. So for me to make a pendant that big, I mean, the whole Siri belt would have been like $500 just for me to make, and that's not worth it if I wanted to actually make it out of silver. But after that, I also did everything out of leather at that point. Everything was functional. I didn't do any Velcro. I was very anti-Velcro when I came back to cosplay because working at a corporate company. So, yeah. But, like, a lot of things, too. Like, I get people all the time that come on and are like, why don't you make your weapons out of metal? Well, one, there's a weight. Also, it's a lot more expensive, the material cost. You can't bring a lot of times metal weapons to conventions because there's a lot of rules against that. And it's like, you can do it, you can, but it's not, like, realistic for me to do it. Okay, 3, 4, 3, 2. Alright, put them in our correlating bags. Our bags for wings, for those that don't know yet. Okay. Alright, next we have these, and I'm just gonna put lines if I have to do it on the other side. Okay, that one's one of them. That one might have been the only one. Nope, this one. This one has to be the top. Okay, just this, so I need to redraw these lines. Reason being is there's a misperfection. Oh, we're having a little issues with the string. But there's a misperfection on this piece, so if I was to cut out this piece, you would then have this on the top, and I don't want that at the top, so I'm just gonna redraw the line real quick. And basically these lines, we're gonna get the X-Acto knife, cut each side at a 45, which is gonna have this triangle piece that we'll be able to remove, and then it will fold into that specific shape. Alright. Time to cut them. So I need a new blade for this. Okay, it's back. So I'm not piercing all the way through the foam, only part way. Foam sorcery. So now that we have that, you can then bend it without having a line. So it's then like that. And then you can just add some glue on the inside and you won't see the seam. So, yep. How do I know how much to cut? I mean, it's kind of a feel. I'm not pushing all the way down. So that one. can't do this with metal. I mean, you can... Not this way, you can't do it with metal. You can do something kind of like this with metal in terms of... Let me remove this first for the video. So then push off. Okay. But with metal, if it's a thin enough sheet, you can do... Basically, you make a line in it. So you'll score it pretty much. And then you can kind of go in with some burrs or file that, and then you can file it enough to bend it into a joint, but it's not gonna be a precise 290, like it's not gonna be a 90-degree angle. It's gonna be rounded, and you have to basically remove, when the two metal pieces come together, they're gonna hit. So when they hit right here, it's gonna create more of a bubble at the end, so you have to really be precise with how you sand it and overdo it. And it's a very weak joint when it comes to metal. So the best option for doing joints that come together is honestly just to solder it. It takes 2 seconds. You just get the two pieces, you'll kind of clamp them kind of together, you'll add your solder, your flux and then your solder, and then you can just heat it and make a nice pretty line and put them together, or weld it together depending on how you're fabricating it. Having to remember my metalsmithing days. It's been a while. Okay, I still get people that are like, can you make this for me out of metal? I'm just like, I can, but I don't want to because I don't want to work in metal anymore. I used to love it. Copper used to be my favorite material to work in, but now I'm just like, nope, I don't want to go back to metal. So after this pile of few pieces here, then we will, I'll rotate this. Now I can see a little more. Then we will go to the 2mm pieces. Kind of see now. Just curious, you don't plan on working with metal anytime soon? Yeah. Honestly, I could see you doing more welding things together with your sizes of your pieces that you're starting to make. Yeah, now I definitely prefer working in film, but all of my metalsmithing tools work wonders with film. Like, yeah, wonders. So if you don't want to do this way, they actually, Costools makes a tool that you can use to score it, but I've always had issues with it, so I don't use it, but it is out there. My favorite materials to work with are EVA foam, and I really enjoy working with leather, but it's very expensive and it's a specific material to use for projects, but painting them is really nice. And I really enjoyed, so Thor, the belt was 100% leather. That was all, I had all carved it out. And I had leather dyed it, so it was originally a veg tan like my skin color, and then I used specific dye, and then did all the precise like waxing and like oh, I can't think of the word, like beveling all the edges and things. And it was fun to go back and work in leather. Be fun, but there's the weight, concrete, and safety too. So yeah, working for jewelry fine detail metal is an expensive setup. It's not like something you just go and you like. There's a lot of people that do craft kind of metal, like a lot of stuff on Etsy, where they are working with actual gold and silver, but it's more thin pieces of wire that they're kind of crocheting or just bending. But in terms of doing other types, it's a lot more of a setup. And most of the stuff on Etsy is not soldered. It's just bent. But doing large scale, if you're working with metal for like more industrial, more sculptural pieces for like welding, you're using more steels and aluminum stuff. That's a lot more affordable. But it's a lot more, it's gonna look like a sculpture more, and it takes a bit of more time to make it less craft-like sculpture, I guess. I don't know the proper way to describe it. Almost done with these, a few more left. Yeah, if y'all are interested in any of my past metal works that I did, I don't have any from my last job just because I can't share those designs. But my undergrad work is on my website. If you do ! Website, and then under the, I think the portfolio section, it should have my undergrad, and you can see some of the metal pieces I used to work in, or work on. A lot of metal corsets and 8-foot large hoop skirts that I welded together. Those were fun days. A little bit at the bottom. It's like slowly getting a little dull, but I don't want to replace it. There's only like a few more left, so we'll see. Thanks, Real. Oh. I will probably bake a salmon tonight, I think. What's everybody else gonna do for dinner? Nice and pretty line. Two more. College dinner or dining center food. That's all good. Find a burger? Nice. When does your con end today? I imagine the closing ceremonies will be soon. Ramen. Hey, that works. Alright, there are all of those. Let's make our piles. Closing ceremonies are at 6. I'm surprised how long that convention is. Is it a pretty good size one? Alright. There you go. Now for the 2 mil. And for those that are still watching on Instagram and TikTok, I'm actually streaming on youtube.com/TiffanyCosplay, so come on over to YouTube. That is where I am reading chat, so if you got questions, comments, go there. So yes. And for those that are on YouTube, love to have you as part of the community, so subscribe to the channel, and then also don't forget to like the video while it's live. Cheers, guys. I'll look at one thing. Oh. Most of the cosplayers are gone now. Yeah, I imagine so. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't have to push as hard now. That's nice. Good size, a little bit bigger than fan. Oh, I'm surprised. I didn't think that con was gonna be that big. I was thinking it was more like Ikicon size, which is why I was surprised that you were saying it was such a long, like it was a 4-day one. That's cool though. I'm just gonna do one sides of them and then I'll cut the rest out after. Yeah, I don't specifically have a next con now. The one I was going to be a guest at in October, that one ended up having some issues and is postponed until next year. So I have no more cons so far. I've gotten a few invites though, but I wasn't able to do them. The foam's so red, yeah. I like though that it's like very vibrant compared to some of my other ones. Just because I can easily tell what size thickness it is when I'm going in. Like I can tell just by looking at the thickness of them, but I can see by the color and know which ones they are. So my scrap box, I just look for the red foam inside. And I don't have to like kind of see which one is 2mm. But it's definitely a craft foam. It's not a nice foam. have 2 more piles of red after this one as well. But they're really easy to cut, which is nice. I'll be curious on Wednesday for our next stream, like, because we definitely are missing quite a few people today, and imagine they're enjoying their holiday. But to see what everybody was up to. Are you afraid of ruining the material? I always get afraid I'm gonna waste it. No! I mean, if I mess it up, then I just do a new one. Cut a new piece. Or it's just battle damage. You just add it there. I found from a long time ago that specifically with new tools and new materials and things, I'd get intimidated by them for being a new piece that I've never done before or worked with. And the best thing to do is get some scraps and just work with it, practice on it. For new tools, purposely make it like dirty, purposely make a dent into it, so then you're no longer intimidated by this brand new shiny thing and you're not afraid to ruin it because you've already made an imperfection, so it's no longer perfect. And that definitely helps out with working with stuff. When I got my new, every single airbrush booth, including cardboard boxes when I first started off airbrush painting, the first thing I would do is I would get airbrush paint and go whoosh, and then just make a mark on it so it'd no longer be perfect. So no, I'm not wanting advice right now. Thank you though. This is my full-time company and I am the owner of it, and I don't really need help with changing it right now. So thank you though. Yeah. From leather is a little bit more intimidating. Leather, if you do make a mistake on it, you kind of have to go with it. So practicing, same thing. So yeah. Am I going to? No, not right now. I don't have any specific cons that I'm going to right now. I'd like to go to New York City Comic Con one day, but yeah. Almost done with this pile. Just say thank you because your video really helps me upgrade your cosplay and got you experience more. Oh, I'm glad. What was there a specific video that that helped most? I'm curious. Have I ever been to Dragon Con? No, I wish. I've been seeing everybody, all of their videos and stuff, and oh, one day. So next year, I'd like to plan one con that I go to. So right now, I can't afford to go to cons unless I'm a guest. Just financially, I can't. But I would like to do a con that I go to just for fun, and maybe dress up in one day, but just have fun the rest of the time. And I think next year it'll probably be like C2E2. Maybe. Bring a big costume there. That's what I'd like to do. But I don't know, maybe I'll travel for other ones, so yeah. I know that was one that everybody has definitely like, Dragon Con, we need to get her there, but like then obviously the world happened and stuff. The Vegeta, it got you inspired working on your own vest, but the hair though, you've been stuck. Okay, so I promise the hair one is coming soon. Everybody keeps requesting it. I'm still editing it. I was sick all last week, so I couldn't finish it. But I do have a tutorial for the hair, and then I actually have a pattern for it on my website if you're interested, for how I made it. But I'm glad that one. I always like knowing specifically if there's a specific tutorial that somebody watched that helped them, because then it kind of helps me know like, okay, this one is more relevant or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm glad I was able to help you with yours. Feel free for your own stuff. We have a Discord that you can share any work in progress pictures or any finished cosplays that you want. !Discord. C2E2 was fun. Your friends went and they had a blast there. Yeah. Yeah, one of my friends was a judge for the cosplay contest there. Okay, there's all of them. Okay, put them in our files again. Okay. Next one. Good thing is, they won't be on the floor, they'll be in bags now. It's like, this is one wing right here. Besides the 12mm, but I still have to get that one. Okay, next piece. Oh, I think I'm gonna real quickly go and use the restroom. I'll be back momentarily, guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'd love to have you as part of the community, and like the video while it's live. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you're on TikTok or on Instagram, I'm streaming on YouTube if you didn't know. That's where I'm reading chat, so go there. Thanks for watching. Back in a bit. definitely gonna jump on that. New Yorker, so excuse to the New York. Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. Thanks guys for all the links. Alright, back to this. Yeah, I think for Dragon Ball, for Vegeta specifically, I had a pattern for the breastplate and then the belt thing, but it was my size. And then I have a pattern for the wig and a tutorial that's gonna be directly for it, so yeah. But I will say the cowl that is in it though, and I explain it in the tutorial, is the cowl for gluing all of them is for my size head. So if you are a person of a larger head shape, then you may want to follow a similar method of how I explain how to do it. Or just wrap a form like your head or something with saran wrap and masking tape to get the size of it, and then trace the shape to put all the shapes on. So, hope that makes sense. My brain's a little dying now. I'm getting a little tired. Okay. I don't know if I recorded any of the red being cut. Just in case I didn't. Your head's the size of a man. The Emil craze has finally slowly died. It used to be for the last few months, it was like nothing but people buying that one, and now the wave has gone. That and Ari. The 9-tail Ari. That one has gone down again. I think the tutorial that's being released this week is the painting the rabbit head from Rust Eater Bisco. I think that one's it. My fun little side project. I didn't think anybody was gonna make that. And basically every single person that is like, I've seen made it has been used in my pattern. Which is great. But it was like such a, or they've used it for other things. I think somebody used it for their, what is the head from Zelda? I don't remember. There's a few other ones, but people were using it for a lot of the bases of things. I think it was like Majora's Mask one. Okay. To keep cutting them now. This one's a little bit thin on the side. So many pieces, so many pieces. Feel free if you have any cosplay related questions, you can always ask on YouTube. It'll be nice with these because for basically sanding them, I'm just gonna round one side of the edge because you're not gonna see the other one. It's gonna be more of like the fabrication of how I did the Kojasara. What's the thing you're most excited about this project? I don't know. I'm just excited about this character in general. Like, I love the design of it, and with the wings, like the silhouette and all of that really just was like, just blew me away. So that's kind of why I wanted to do it. But I'm kind of excited to try a new technique with this. So besides the wings, all of the EVA foam armor, I'm not actually gonna paint it. So I'm trying instead of covering everything with the stretch vinyl. Obviously you're not gonna wanna stretch it over the pieces, you want it to lay flat. But trying that technique on it and see. Hopefully it'll work okay. I've done it for a few other projects, but this is I like for each cosplay to kind of have a technique that I'm trying to learn for them, and that's gonna be this one. But it's definitely a designing the whole thing to fit in a suitcase is the tricky thing. Just because it has to fit like certain pieces, so the wings are designed for my trunks. So I have to know that if I'm ever gonna bring this cosplay, those have to go in the trunk. And so the other pieces I need to design to fit in the suitcase, my largest suitcase. And when I design my pieces, I have to kind of remember these down the road of which suitcases they go in, because they can't fit in a different one. And that also determines the other cosplays that I bring, because if one cosplay is taking up this one size of the suitcase and my other ones are a different size, then it kind of gives issues. But if I ever take this one to a con, it will, oops, that's the trash pile. It will be, I will not have other big costumes with it. They will all be small. Ugh, hiccups. I don't plan on stretching it. So the stretch vinyl though is for the bodysuit I'm gonna make. I'm using it and it's the same type of fabric material, and I wanted that to match the rest of it. In general, for doing stretch fabrics over a material, you don't want to stretch it. You want it to lay flat. If you stretch the material, just like if you pull, so like with my foam, I don't do lines on it and I don't stretch my foam to fit to it because it bends it and it causes it issues. So it's the same thing with fabric. If you're stretching fabric over something, it's not going to lay there correctly. You want it to lay flat and without being stretched. And then you won't have as many bubbles under the surface, and then you won't have the fabric pooling and looking like it's messed up in a spot. If that makes sense. Yeah. I'm glad that one was. Yeah. 4s, 3s. Okay. Okay, those are done, and to the last sheet, these are the larger pieces. Oop. Home run, home run. Oh. Ah. thanks again guys for watching. Hope you are enjoying today's stream. You mean home? Oh. We were talking about the stretch fabric, so yeah, we're on the home stretch, I guess. For the lower wings, we haven't touched the top wings yet. That's a whole nother can of worms, I guess, if that's what you say. I always mess up on my sayings. Y'all know this by now. Interesting idea with the vinyl. Super excited to see this. Are you going to use the use some metallic finish vinyl? So the vinyl that I have, it all kind of is like this car shiny vinyls. There's one of them that is a metallic one, but for getting the specific stretch that I wanted, I had to kind of look and get the closest matching colors. So I sticked away from more of the super metallic-y ones, I guess. They're not matte, but they have a shine to it. And I'll probably go back, depending on how it looks, I'll probably do some shading with airbrush paint. But I'll have to do some practice with that to see, since I've never painted on a vinyl fabric before. But it's something in Japan and Korea. I've been seeing a lot of cosplayers over there doing it, and there's a few cosplayers like everywhere that have done it in small little details. It's kind of like the same idea with doing the gold trim, if you've ever seen Kimpatsu's videos on that. But yeah. Stretch, okay, okay, stretch time. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Alrighty. But yeah, there's one cosplayer, I don't know their specific name. Oh, it looks like my phone died on this one. My old phone still has more power, so the TikTok is gone, but the Instagram is not. I'm gonna end this one too. I'm still on YouTube, so bye guys. There we go. Yeah, my new little stand thingies. So they're no longer on the table, like just leaning there. But yeah, there's a specific cosplayer that I follow that all of their work, they do nothing but EVA foam and then stretch vinyl over things. And they work as fast as me, but faster because they don't paint. So it's amazing to watch. I will say though, you can tell though if your foam is not perfect under it. So if you have any, like if your seams, you have a little seam, it won't notice, but if you have like a sharp seam that is pointed, you see that crease. If there is a gap in the foam, you will see that. So it's kind of, we'll see. Oh, the stretch is nice. Yeah. Ugh, okay. Small stretch. I did stretch before I streamed though today. I had like 15 minutes and both my phones were already set up for streaming and I was like, okay, I don't know what to do. Just saved you, you just, the video. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm glad to help. Yep, hope you find it helpful as well. Looks kind of hard to work with. Yeah, I think it will be. I think it'll be definitely a learning curve, and yeah, but in my mind, I kind of understand it, so we'll see. And if it doesn't work out, then I'll just paint everything. It'll be at the point where the foam, I'll have the shapes made, and then once it's done, then I can just cover it. And then if it doesn't work, then I just tried it on one piece, and I just paint all of them like I normally do. But I don't plan on doing it for the wings. The wings are gonna be my same Plasti Dip and airbrush paint, just because I want the least amount of weight onto them. Hopefully. For me, normally when I have an idea, it works about like, I'd say like 90-95% of the time when I have like a mad scientist like, this is how I'm gonna do it. And then the other like 5 or 10% of the time, depending on what it is, it's a miserable fail. Like there's no recovery. So we'll see. It'll either work or it will definitely not. How I've done it in the past is with contact cement glue. That's my best go-to still, but it's saturating the whole thing. But I'll have to do tests because all of the fabrics are different, and make sure that the glue doesn't seep through to the other side. Because the stretch vinyl is technically 2 pieces of fabric glued together, there's like a normal 4-way stretch and then there's the stretch vinyl on top of it kind of thing. I want to make sure that the glue doesn't mess up with the adhesive that they're using together. I know you can use this magnets. Yes, magnets. I know you can, like I've done it for other things where you spray it on and then you put it down and you roll it kind of thing instantly. It's like a spray adhesive glue. It works, but I wasn't a big fan of the results because it leaves a white residue, and when you're covering a fully 3-dimensional piece, it doesn't quite work. So I already know that one because I've used that one in the past and I've done small pieces with the glue, but I'll have to do some sampling. But as of right now, I'm going to be doing contact cement glue. That's the plan. I just picture magnets of like each of the corners, bloop bloop, and it's just completely loose. Tried to shape one with a wig and it was a no-go. Bought some super thick foam to shape with a hot knife. Yeah, so mine I used for that specific pattern. Again, it'll be in the tutorial when it comes out. The cal is 2mm and all the other pieces are 4mm that I used. And I just hot glued all of it together. I don't normally hot glue, but it works just as fine. And for my specific wig, if you have seen the pictures of it, it is actually with fur. So yeah, if you're just gonna do it all out of foam, you will need to do some extra filling and some shaping. You've added fabric to foam once, but only on a belt to use spray adhesive in the the Gorilla Glue. Okay. Yeah, for this one, I know the spray adhesive like can kind of work, but I'm gonna try to stay away from it as much as possible just because of I'm not gonna be doing a 2-dimensional flat piece, which was how all of my samples were. They're all gonna be 3-dimensional. I need to cover the entire thing. So yeah, but that's the backup, is doing the spray adhesive. But I'm hoping the contact cement glue will work fine, or using a really good glue is actually leather welds, which is specifically for leather, but it is amazing. The only thing is it does go through fabric. It dries clear, it dries soft, it doesn't dry hard like most glues, but you have to, it's got a small working time and you have to spread it out evenly. I've used that for attaching fabric to Warbler, and specifically for my Mercy. I've done that quite a bit. Yes, Cliff, yes. No, it'll probably be contact cement, and then it'll be the spray adhesive, and then I'll try like the leather welds, and then I'll probably try Sobo glue. Sobo glue is really good too. But after years it dries yellow. That's the only downfall. Like, it's good for like 3 years, it's white or clear. After that it turns yellowy. You tried covering it? Yeah. It's a tricky material. And hopefully I'll be able to master it and give you techniques. Hopefully, that's the goal. And a tutorial on it, but we'll see. If not, it'll be like, what were you talking about? We were never gonna do this. This is never an idea. What are you talking about? We never discussed this. I was gonna paint it the whole time. But yeah. All right, that's our last one. Oh. Okay, that one. Clip saved? No, don't save it. There is no proof. That's why we're here. Yeah. I've done a bunch of experimenting on stream. I've showed y'all. So, okay, this is one wing. This is one of the bottom wings, right? Not the top ones, but the bottom ones. One wing right here. Besides this one piece. We're missing this piece, which is a 12mm. And then the bone structure. But yes. Oh. Baggies will be like the lifesaver for this project for me. It took us to cut out both the bottom wings 7 hours. Well, I guess we'll say 6.5 hours, maybe 6 hours. 6 to 6.5 hours. That's how many parts we have. One wing is this one. So this one is the top wing. There. But this one, I remember we discussed it. I was gonna do it slightly different because these two longer pieces, I have to add a support to them, so I'll end up adding wire through them. Excuse me. So yeah, that'll be that. Yeah. I think I can go ahead and diagnose this real quick. We can do that. I'm not gonna do the patterning on it or trace it, but I can at least mark what we need for it for the next stream. Because I won't work on this in between. I still got other stuff I got to do, so we'll pick up on this one. But yeah, so this one will need, it's 4mm and it's going to be times 4. All of these I think are going to be 4mm because we got to do the curve to them. Okay, and then same with all of these because they're 3-dimensional. Honestly, it looks like most of these are, like all of them are going to be 4mm, I think. I think everything is. This one seems like it's the only one that's not... No, all of them are that way, actually. Unless I meant to have a line in it. I don't think I did. I think these... I'm not sure. This one's definitely going to be 4. Times 2, all of these. Yeah, I think it's all going to be times 4 and 4mm. Unfortunate means they're going to be a bit more heavy. And I don't want that, so. These. We'll be cutting it close for if we have enough foam for these. What's the red mark? So for here, I'll say this part right here is where I'm going to separate them. So that's my indication when I make my patterns where the two pieces are going to come apart. The red mark right here is where I plan on having my bone structure inside of it, the CPVC pipe. And so I'll have that there. Yeah. And then right here I have a little circle-y thing, and that's going to be where the I'll have the connection to it come out, so there'll be a hole on the back side. But yeah, that's that one. Keep adding weight to them. Oh gosh, no. So if you love your pattern, it's out together so well with, you did not expect it to be so informative with the additional info. Oh, thank you. Glad to hear that. Okay, I think think that's gonna be it for me today. I'm a little bit fried. Still, I'm feeling better today, but I don't want to push it coming from being sick all last week to pushing myself to keep going. So I think we're gonna call that it for today's stream. Our next stream should be on Wednesday, unless I get sick again. I don't plan on getting sick. I don't want to get sick. But Wednesday the 7th from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be working on the wings again, the top wing this time, for our next stream. But thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. I hope you had fun, and thank you for joining me. If you are new to the channel, I'd love to have you as part of the community, so subscribe. It is free. If you'd like to help and show some financial support, you can always donate to our goal of a glow forge, or you can become a member here, which is a monthly subscription, which gives you early access to all of the cosplay tutorials, discount codes, channel emotes, and things like that, and it helps a lot. If not, love to have you here anyway, so subscribe, remember to like the video, and then I will see you for our next, I was going to say our next tutorial, but I'm not tutorialing right now, I'm streaming, yes. But thank you guys. Also, a big thank you to Real for the $10 super chat and for the remember, and also Wizard for the remember. I greatly appreciate it, guys, and you'll be in the scrolly thing on our next stream, and I will see you next time. Much love, guys.